scream bravo. Also, if you didn't know, this is called the show.
Hi everybody, it's Paul from Gauntlet Comix. How's everybody doing? Welcome to 2021. Woo! We made it through 2020. So I know I disappeared again on you guys for a little bit. That's because I've been doing a lot of work with the book with Frankie, Master of Ninjitsu. I've been selling books like crazy on Mercari. Meanwhile, I'm getting more into my collection. Just some great stuff going on in my comic book world. So one of the great things that happened was a total surprise. Just blew my mind. One of my best friend's father had some comics. He gave them to her, and she wasn't sure what to do with them. So she's like, you know what, just take these. You can throw them away or keep them, whatever you want to do. So, of course, me being the way I am, I ran to it. I'm like, yeah, I will take those off your hand. No problem. No problem whatsoever. So I'm going through the box that she gave me, and there were some real treasures in there. A lot of silver, a lot of gold. The gold is mostly Westerns and military books, and they're great. And the silver, I got some, some great silvers too. Also some great books from the 70s, like this one, The Giant-Sized Spider-Man and the Man-Thing. That's going to be number 5. If you can see that. So what I thought is we'd break this up into parts because it was quite a big collection. As I said, I'm still going through it. Now, a quick note. These things are not even close to mint, near mint. A lot of them are very fine, even poor. But it's one of those things I don't care. It's my best friend's father, who unfortunately just passed a few days ago. So it has a special place that she gave me these. And I knew her dad, and I loved him. He was a great man. And I just feel that nice connection to him. Some of these will end up in my personal collection. Some of them I will be selling. So let's go ahead and go through it. As I said, there you go. You have your giant-sized Spider-Man, Man-Thing. Up next, we have Dell Wyder. And another beautiful Wyder. Notice these are all pre-code. And if we go ahead and take a look at the date, this is going to be 1958. So that's from the last millennium. And the art is really incredible in these. I know that sometimes people who collect the Westerns don't really like these photo covers. I think they're pretty cool. As long as the art inside is better. But I'll be honest, I'm one of those collectors. I do like the art on the cover. And this collection reminded me of that. It really ignited my fire for old gold. Also brought back a lot of good memories of when I used to watch the Westerns on TV with my Nanu in Buffalo, New York. Real special times. So let's move along. Let's do this at a really decent clip. We got Cheyenne. Roy Rogers and Trigger. Okay. This one I have this is really rough. Look at that. This is just going to be my PC. Or maybe I'll give it to somebody as a reader. But this is Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, number 75. Look at this. Justice League of America, 100 pages. That was number 112. And I think the date on it is 74. Yeah, I look at this. This thing is really rough. I've got to get these in bags. So this was out in 1974. I love this first page. Look at them all. Reminds me of when I was a kid. I used to read a lot of Justice League. And then we have the Lone Ranger. Another beautiful painted cover. Like I said, some of these are rough. You can see, I think that this is a store count, or it has something to do with a retailer. And I think that one of my favorite ones that I found was this one. Unfortunately, it's got some writing on it, but look how beautiful that is. I love this painting of Silver. It's the Lone Ranger's famous horse, Silver. Flip back over to another hero one. This one I'm excited about. We're going to put this bad boy on a Hulk Vereen Devil episode as soon as I read it. Look at that. I've heard about this book. Everybody talks about Giant Size Superstars featuring Fantastic Four. It's Thing versus the Hulk. This is number 1. Unfortunately, there's a big chunk out of it. I mean, it's readable. You know, I have no problem. Once again, this will probably end up in my personal collection. 1974. Look at that. Just absolutely gorgeous. All right. I swore to myself I wasn't going to geek out, so we got to keep this moving. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then we have Jack Pearson's Texas Rangers. Look at this one. Edgar Rice Burroughs' Tarzan of the Apes. Look at this. This is probably my second favorite cover in this collection. This paint is just amazing. Let me see if I can zoom in on it so you guys can see it a little better. All right. Love you guys for being patient with me. You know I'm going somewhere good with it. But look at that. Isn't that amazing? And that's a gold key comic. Pre-code, of course. So let's see what the date on it is. The date on this one, this is really good shape. I love how good shape this is. This is, let me pull it in so you guys can see. 1969. How can that be pre-code, though? Oh, that's not pre-code. I'll have to look into that. I think Gold Keys didn't do the pre-code. I think they were considered a magazine. Maybe somebody can help me in the comments. This is a little bit beat up, too. Tex Ritter, Fawcett. Another beautiful cover coming up here. Zane Grey's Wilderness Trek. Look at a picturized edition. Look at that. These are truly, truly special. And then on this one, this is 19... I think it was 1951. No. Let's see. 1951. Getting close to my oldest books in my collection right now. And look at what I got here. Aquaman number 3. Love this too. I'm sorry. I like I said, I swore I wasn't going to geek out. And here we have Bob Colt, a nice Fawcett publication again. So what I like about this, I feel very fortunate, is that, you know, a lot of these are painted covers, but I still dig this. This is just, you know, this is just that period, how they sold the Westerns. Tex Ritter, number 8. Look at that. Zane Grey's Stories of the West, Wild Horse Mesa. And here we have another Cheyenne. Dell Publications. Wild Bill Elliott. Wagon Train. Ward Bond. And Robert Horton. I remember that Wagon Train. And this is a special book. Sergeant Rock, or it's actually Our Army at War, featuring Sergeant Rock, number 171. And let's talk about a photorealism painted cover. Look at this. The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, number 944 from Dell. I mean, that cover is just gorgeous. You go in. The art inside's gorgeous, too. And this one's going to be 1958. Look at that. Let's just take another further little peek here. Oh, look at that hand. Jeez. Dang, I wish I could draw hands like that. Okay, let's move on. So like I said, I'm going to break this up in parts. A lot to go through. I don't want to totally bore you guys. There's Johnny Mac Brown. Ooh, delicate. Rocky Lane Western, number 32. Another one by Fawcett. Okay, this one is definitely in trouble. Here we have Six Gun Heroes. Hopalong Cassidy, Smiley Burnett, Rocky Lane, Lash LaRue. Good memories, but look at this. This one's in trouble. I don't know if what I'm gonna do about this. The cover's right all the way off. Next up, we have another Our Army at War with Sergeant Rock. Look at that facial expression. And then we have another Justice League of America, number 15. And I believe, let's see, 1962. Look at Wonder Woman there. Real careful. Gentle. War and Attack. Love that. I know I have some Kirby goodness on some of these covers. Unfortunately, I don't remember which ones. I like this one too. Bobby Benson's B. Barbie Riders. The Lemonade Kid and Webs of Doom. Number 4. I just love this. I'd love to adopt this for my comic book. Imagine that. Frankie, Master of Ninjutsu. That's going to be another video I got to tell you guys about. It's I'm excited about it. We'll talk about that later. Here we have Tom Mix Western. I saw this. This is one of the first ones I saw. I could tell by the style of hat that, like up here, over here. I could tell from the style of hat that this was an old one. Let me take a look here. Also, in the comments, if anybody could tell me what this is, it's on a lot of these. I think it's a retailer note, or a distributor note. I'm not sure, but it's on a lot of these books. Look at that. Gosh, 1951. Unfortunately, we do have writing on the inside. Hey, it's going to happen. These are some beautiful books. Look at that. Like I said, I promised myself no geeking out. Look at that. Six Gun Heroes, another painted cover. Annie Oakley, Gunmaster, Wyatt Earp. And the cover is done by Dick Giordano. I just noticed that. I love Dick Giordano's work. Here we have an old Joe Kubert, Son of Tomahawk, number 136. I think these are newer. I think this is in the 70s. Let me take a look. Yeah, 1971. I was 1 year old. Look at that. I'm going to have to do a Geeking Out episode over some of these because they're just so amazing. Another thing I just dig is just holding them. Not having the gloss glare as I show them on here, like we do with newer books. There's another Six Gun Hero. Got a double on that. Johnny Mac Brown. A lot of these were meant for TV shows, movies, for promotion. And that's why you see like these photos. This one is interesting. Billy the Kid. A lot of writing on here, but beautiful. I mean, here, let me bring this closer so you can see this. Look at that. I love the use in here of the darks, the purple. Okay, just a few more, and we'll stop it there. We have Billy the Kid again. Charlton. Ooh, some of these are rough. Durango Kid. Yeah, I was looking at some of them, and some of them I almost threw away because they were just so beat up. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't throw them away. I had to hold on to them. Okay, this, I'm pretty sure is my oldest one now. I have a couple that I can't remember. I put them aside, and my pile got mixed up. This is Wild Bill Hickok, number 5. And then the date on it, 1950. I know a lot of you old school gold collectors have some 40s books. They're gorgeous. But I'm digging these 1950s. Rex Allen. Another Dell publication. Daniel Boone. Gene Autry Comics. Ah, beautiful horn. Sorry about that, guys. The Cisco Kid. Look at that painted cover. Another great one. This is Dell. Let's take a look on the inside here. Yeah, 1952. See, I grew up looking at these types of comics. While I was reading X-Men, I had family and friends that were passing me off these old comics. I wish I knew where they were now. But that's okay. I got these now. Look at that. James Garner. Jack Kelly. Maverick. Anybody else remember Maverick or watch it now? Love that show. James Garner is the man. Or was the man. Another Maverick. Number 930. And then here we have Motion Picture Comics, the Texas Rangers. See, total promotion. Let me get this out of the way. That way we can see the whole thing. Okay. And then look at that. Gosh. 1951. But look at this. Oof, 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 oof. Hanging on by a thread. And then here's the one. Oh, hi, Sonny. Last but not least, the biggest surprise. I get so lucky with some of these where people give me books, all kinds of little surprises in it they don't know about. And it's that joy of going through the box. And all of a sudden, you see it, and you know it, you feel it. Like this one, I felt it coming up when I was going halfway through all these books. I think in total it's close to 100 books, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. But I'm going through the box, and I'm like, I can feel it. I'm like, something's coming, something really cool. So I get in there and look at this bad boy. Now I've got it in a top loader and bagged. Strange Tales number 101. Talk about a Silver Age key. Massive key. This is the introduction of Human Torch in his own comic book. Also, they do the origins of the Fantastic Four. Again, I was so surprised. I just was totally surprised. I love these Strange Tales. Once again, I used to read them as a kid. Excuse me, I take up. Used to read them as a kid. I had a great like flood of emotions and memories. I love this too. So Marvel. It's probably Stan's idea. By permission of the Fantastic Four magazine. Good promotion of your other books. So there you have it. Some silver and gold goodness. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Got big things coming up for the new year. We're going to get back to our Hulkverine Devil series again. Like I said, I'm going to kick it off with that thing in Incredible Hulk. I just got to read it. Take a little bit of time and read. And be looking for a part 2 of this. I think in part 2, it's going to be mostly your war books. I got some romance. I got some horror. A lot of good stuff. Also, please make sure to like this and share it. And I'll see you next time. Please look for me in a regular schedule now. I want to get back to YouTube. I love making videos. I love watching them. And I love you guys. We have a great comic collecting community. Just a couple shout outs to some of my friends. I want to say, hey, what's up, Biggie Shack? Immortal Biggie Shack. Make sure you check out his channel. He's trying to get to 1,000. Let's help him get there. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Comic Tom 101, Lords of the Long Box. All great guys. Perry's Comics. Rod at Just a Rican in his comics. Some great channels. Rod's always calling out new creators on Sundays around 4 o'clock. It really is a cool show. He helped me so much. So did Perry. It's the Florida Triangle. They're both from Florida. I'm in Florida. And we always watch out and help each other when we can. Even when I've been absent, these guys have been saying, hey, what's up? Are you all right? What's going on? So also look for me on Instagram. I sell my books on Mercari. Just look up Paul T. Crony and you'll find me. Hopefully by the time I get this out, I'll have a link in the description for my Mercari store. Also down below, we have a link to YouTube, to TubeBuddy. If you're a creator, TubeBuddy gives you some great analytics, assist you in making your videos. Also, I have my PayPal tip jar. If you like what I'm doing, want to give me a tip, I'd love it. And I appreciate it. If not, that's okay. It's there. So once again, thanks for watching. Keep comics excellent and have a great day.